Shalom, call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to all you sons of Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, and with charity. This is your brother Oz from the great millstone Miami camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. And this is going to be a quick exhortation, Lord willing, it's edifying to the elect on being rich in the spirit, how the Lord has blessed us with spiritual riches in the spirit, and acknowledging that and moving with that spirit. Okay, just and I want to liken that to being the riches of this world. We all know as men in Babylon the Great, growing up in this highly materialized world, the way people, like the scriptures say in the book of Sirach, I believe that's Sirach 30. All right, how when a rich man speak, everyone hold his tongue. Everybody looks up to people with money, and the scriptures do say that money answereth all things. As a matter of fact, let me open with that. Okay, money, right, here we go. This is the book Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 19. A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things. Right, everything in this society revolves around money. When you have money, you can do what you want to do and depending on how much money you have, you really could do whatever you want, especially here in Babylon the Great. And for growing up here, that's what's pushed on us: get the money, get money, get money, get money, get money. Like that's the number one thing. Okay, but as the scriptures say, right, here we go, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. Right, money is a defense. When you got money, you can hire lawyers, and they can get you out of trouble. You can buy weaponry, you can buy security, things of that nature. You can buy a house out in the woods. You even got these different people buying bunkers. These super rich buying bunkers, buying islands. If you got a certain amount of money, you could buy a small army, buy weapons, things of that nature. Right? But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Okay, so money can't give you life. It could give you a certain quality of life and things of that nature, but it can't give you life. This truth, this word gives you life. It makes you alive through the spirit. Money is carnal, it's not spiritual. Okay, your amount of money has nothing to do with the quality of your spirit. You could be rich and be a demon. Okay, and that's really how it is. The people in this world, for the most part, the more money they have, the more wicked they are, because they'll do anything to get that money. But the point of this lesson is, when you have money, right, we all know we have to pay our bills. You need money in this society, and we all know what if we all, as Jake under the curses, we all know what it feels like to be broke. We all know what it feels like to not have money to even pay our bills. But through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai, the Lord always makes a way for us. And sometimes that's just part of our chastisement to go without at certain times, and we know how to deal with that. We still endure, okay? But as Paul said, I know how to abound, I know how to abase, I know how we know how to deal when we don't have money, and when the Lord blesses us with a little something extra, we know how to work with that, okay? But we when you have, as a man, you know how it feels too when you have a certain level of money, you know all your bills is paid, and you got that extra cushion. That's a good feeling. That's one less thing that you have to worry about here in Babylon. And that's you feel comfortable. That's a good feeling. So imagine the way these people, we see it, especially growing up down here myself personally in Miami. You got a lot of people out here that got money. A lot of people out here that's doing good. A lot of Jakes out here that's doing good. You got a lot of Jakes out here that's doing wickedness to get money, whether it's selling drugs or scamming. That's the new thing now, is scamming. Everybody's scamming. You got a lot of Jakes out here that's younger than me, teenagers with all type of money from easily from scamming, and that brings a proud spirit. They looking down on other people. That's how a lot of Jake do when they get some money. They like look down on other Jakes. But us with the spiritual riches, we supposed to be moving in a righteous version of that, knowing that we have the true riches of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, which is far better than the riches of this world. We supposed to be moving with a spirit of joy, really, okay, a righteous spirit of knowing you got that cushion, that spiritual bank account with Yahweh Shemiah Shai, and we should flex it to a degree, and humbly, but we boast in Yahweh Shemiah Shai that the Lord has given us these riches. So that's supposed to bring a confidence, just like when you have money. These Jakes in the world, they may have a certain level of money that brings confidence, because they know they could get the women, they could get this and that. Well, the spiritual riches of this word should bring a great confidence in our daily lives, knowing, especially if we may not have the riches of this world, which we don't, because we Jake, one of the curses. Even brothers may have a little more than others, we still poor. All right, we ain't the super rich, we ain't the Rothschilds, we ain't on the level of these Amalekites, we ain't on Floyd Mayweather level either, but we have something way more precious. So no matter what it is we're going through in life, we should be able to look on that and say, well, hey, I'm blessed. We are truly blessed, okay? Especially with what's to come, knowing that all these things is going to be dissolved spiritually before physically, okay? And one of those things being Esau's money system, the US dollars, which is the world reserve currency, that's getting ready to totally be dissolved. All these different people boasting in their riches, boasting in their money, and we see it every day. These people flexing and flashing. They got this, they got that. Especially these Jakes, and they don't even have nothing. The money is already worthless, but they boast in it. These women, they don't. Especially like I said down here in Miami, man. These women, if you ain't a millionaire, they don't want to talk to you. We see all these women coming out. Oh, if you don't make 6 figures, don't talk to me. This and that. Well, guess what? Very soon, all these people are going to be, their riches going to be disappeared overnight. But guess what? The true riches of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, it's still going to be there. Lord willing, we of that elect. Lord willing, we of the Most High's chosen. We still going to have our riches. And guess what? Our riches is going to increase in that day. Okay? This is Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. Right. Wisdom and knowledge. Not gold and silver, which these people don't even have gold and silver. They got paper money. But that's not going to be the stability of our times. Which today, you know, in the carnal realm, money is that's the stability of people. That's what keeps you afloat in this world. But it's going to come to a point where that's not going to mean nothing at all. When there's no food in the stores, when the gas station don't have no gas. You can have a Lamborghini or Ferrari, but the gas station ain't got no gas for you. What you gonna do then? Okay? When you could have $1 million in the bank, but when you go to the bank, that shit gone. It disappeared. You know what I'm saying? What is designer this and designer that? Balenciaga and Dolce & Gabbana, all this shit gon' mean when you can't eat. You see? That word stability goes to the Hebrew word amawan, which goes into faith. Wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures, that's what's going to keep us stable in the times to come. That's what's going to keep our minds set. Just like you have a little money in the bank and you don't got to worry about bills and things of that nature. We ain't going to have to worry about the things that's going on around us. We ain't going to have to worry about the famine, death, and destruction, because those things is for the wicked. That's part of having knowledge and wisdom, knowing that these things are sent for judgment. And also, we're doing what's required of us right now so that we won't have to take part in that. And we all know that it's happening for good, because these people got to be judged and this place got to be destroyed before the kingdom of heaven is set up. And these people, they're not going to understand that. They're not going to understand nothing. They're just going to be getting wiped out. And strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is his treasure. Okay, so the fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is our treasure. That's our true riches. And it's gonna be made magnified in that day. This truth is gonna have the highest ROI, return on investment, than anything we've ever seen. And as the scriptures say, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. It's going to be made known, man, when these people see everybody, when everybody else is bugging out, starving, losing their mind, and you got a small group of men and their women and children, okay, that's in a sound mind, as the scriptures say, that have a spirit of power, not a spirit of fear, but a spirit of love amongst each other, and power, and a righteous spirit. Not a bugged out spirit. Okay, that's going to mean more than anything in that day. And we're not starving. We ain't being caught up in the famine. We ultimately don't have the MOTB. We ain't gotta get that to get a little ration. We don't got the juice. You see, we ain't tweaking, bugging out like everybody else. That's our treasure, man. That's what we hope on. That's what we hoping for. And that's what's gonna bring Isaiah 4:1. That's what's gonna bring, us having that strong confidence that Yahweh Shemiel Shai is gonna be with us until the end if we endure. You see, we having this truth, we should walk with a righteous, godly, and kingly mindset, which we know we still in the curses, we still behind enemy lines, but we shouldn't be motivated by the same things that these people are in the world. We shouldn't boast in the same thing these people boast of in the world. Okay? We should have a strong confidence in the riches that the Lord has given us. Okay, as it was written in Revelation, I know thy poverty, in thy tribulation, but thou art rich. You see? So this is just something I wanted to bring up, to exhort Akim, man. No matter what it is you're going through, you may be struggling financially or hitting this factor or that area, but just know you got the true riches of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, which is better than anything anybody has right now in this world, whether physically, tangibly, relationship wise, whatever. We don't have nothing to be envious of anybody in this world. Okay, the scriptures say desire spiritual gifts, covet the prophesy. Okay, and let's pray Yahweh Shema Shai give us more of these spiritual riches and gifts, make us more richer in the spirit with faith, wisdom, okay, charity, which covered the multitude of sins, which is agape, brotherly love, pouring out that spirit more amongst the body. You know, if you got a wife that's with you, if you got children that's with you, you know, praise Yahweh Shema Shai for that. That's going into spiritual riches. May the Lord be with our families, and you keep pouring out the spirit of wisdom. You know, ordering your house right through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Nobody in the world got that, man. These people in the world don't have a true brotherhood. Okay, they don't know what it's like. So that's just something I want to go into, man. It's raining out here. Hey, with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. To the next lesson, Shalom.